What's up, guys? This is Adam the Bee's Knees, and today we are going to have our third match, of the UBC, where we are actually going to be facing one of the toughest opponents probably in the league. He is right now 2 wins straight, and we of course are out of just a loss. Now his team consists of Mantasy, which I had last season, very fantastic Pokemon. Tangrowth, I actually had that last season too. Pretty good, very good mon. Latios, Draco, Psyshock, kinda can be versatile. Donphan, offensive, defensive. Aerodactyl is what it is. Pretty good mon though, nonetheless. Klefki, going to be very annoying if he brings it. Salazzle, special attacker, only can really have 2-3 moves. Miltank, Nuisance, Muk, Nuisance, Staraptor, no switch-ins, and then there's Electivire. So, right off the bat, oh, and real quick, his Z-move Pokemon are, let's see if I can pull it up here. They are, in fact, the Latios, the Manaphy, and the Electivire. So, with that being said, here's my team for Gregory. Now, first we have Weezing. This is designed to deal with the Aerodactyl more or less, as well as it can take a hit from the Staraptor if I really need it to. It can come in on Donphan, and more importantly, Black Sludge, as important as it is, it's probably the Pokemon that I need the item on the most. Now, we have the Staraptor answer. Cross our fingers here with the Arcanine. Now, theoretically, I should be able to just pick him off with an extreme speed after a choice banded Brave Bird. If he's choice scarfed, he would be jolly, and I don't think he would do as much to me, as I am Rocky Helmet set, so that is very nice. Next, we have an Assault Vest Krookodile. I have the Smackdown, which actually counterbalances a Magnet Rise Klefki. Of course, Klefki can hit me with a Play Rough, which will hurt. Now I do have Intimidate, but it's still going to be annoying nonetheless. This guy's main goal is to Pursuit Trap the Latios. Now I can take a Draco, I can take an Energy Ball, one of each of course. And yeah, enough outspeed to outspeed something. Probably an Adamant Staraptor, I think. Up next we have Choice Scarf Kyurem, because Dragon Claw hits everything besides the Klefki, which is going to be the counter, and I do expect Klefki to come, probably Magnet Rise or whatnot. Going to be definitely the Kyurem answer, because other than that, he has no. Does he have a Fairy type? Oh, Klefki. So his only Fairy and his only Seal type is in one Pokemon. So there's that. Up next, we have Electros, designed to 2-hit KO Manaphy. And at best to take more or less a +3 Scald. Now Surf will do the over 2-hit KO mark, but I have Giga Drain, so I can theoretically Giga Drain that up, and Surf would be a 3-hit KO. U-turn and then Flamethrower for Klefki specifically. Now I do have some speed because he actually has the Donphan, Tangrowth, and the Muk that are all base 50 speed. So there's that, and then we have a Choice Scarf Hitmonlee here, designed to spin if the keys is a Spike Setter. High Jump Kick literally hits everything on his team very hard. The only things that can come in on this is the this Donphan and the Tangrowth and Latios, but I have the knockoff for that. And then I have Earthquake for Salazzle, just in case it's a threat, which I didn't expect it to come, but it was brought in a test match, and it definitely did some stuff. It came in on a few things, and I still was able to wiggle my way out. But yes, so I'm going to be back, I guess, when we're in the game. So stay tuned. Alright, so we are in this joint. Now, looking at his team, he did not bring the Latios, which is pretty good because of the fact that Krookodile is not as needed. It's still nice, but because I'm not choice scarfed, I do not believe I'm really needed in this match. Now, because of this, and for the fact that I feel like he is most likely going to lead off with the Klefki. I feel it's probably in my best interest to lead off with Crocodile. That way I can go for the knock off, if anything. Now, if he has Tangrowth, I'll probably just have to go in the Wheezing there. Other than that, Staraptor, I get the Intimidate off. And yeah, so I think I'm going to lead off with Crocodile. He does go right into the Staraptor. Now, this is fine. Because what I'd like to calc is a Staraptor after an Intimidate on my Arcanine. Let me just double check my spread for HP and whatnot. And I am 204, 248. So 204. Alright, and the Staraptor has received a -1. So if he's Brave Bird, he'll only be doing about 50% to me. And if he's U-turn, we'll see that now, and he'll take Rocky Helmet damage. Also, hold on, he would be at minus... Oh. Really? Hold on, let me just... Staraptor... Okay, let's get rid of Intimidate before I do anything other. Okay. So he would be at -2. Yeah, okay. Just double checking there. So I'm going to go into Arcanine, as he is going to reveal the U-turn. Now, U-turn did do 4%, so that leads me to believe he is Choice Scarfed. Now, if he's Choice Scarfed, that would be about the range of a U-turn, so he's probably the Jolly Scarf set. Which makes the most sense. Alright, so he is a Choice Scarfed Staraptor. Very nice to know. Could go into Manaphy. If he does, I'll go into Electros. Potentially pop the Wakan Berry, because Electros is only there for the Manaphy. Not that much else. He could go into the Aerodactyl. Which I do have the Wheezing for. Now, Salazzle can come in on the Wheezing. So, I could pivot into Crocodile during that turn, and that might be a pretty fine play. Just if that scenario comes up versus an Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl, Stone Edge shouldn't do that much, and if he does have the Aqua Tail, and if he is running Adamant, it should do... Oh, that's a lot, but we'll have to see there. So, what's great is I got the Staraptor in a nice position. It is Choice Scarf. It is going to outspeed my other Scarfers, which is good to know. I do have 2. I kind of regret not having the Sucker Punch, but I don't know. In case Salazzle does get out of hand, it is still nice. I still have priority, and Staraptor Choice Scarfed, he would have to Glock himself in the close combat, I think, to knock out my Kyurem Black here. Oh, he made a move. Alright, so he does go into the Aerodactyl. Now, Wheezing, I can go out to, and or Crocodile. I feel like he's gonna go for the Earthquake or the Crunch. Now, Crocodile isn't necessarily needed for this game, but if he gets up a Hone Claws, that could be detrimental. So I think Wheezing is the play here. And let's see, he's going to miss the Stone Edge. Very unfortunate for my opponent there. Very unfortunate. Now, I am going to go into the Crocodile here, predicting the Salazzle to come out, as it does. What I can do here is I can do a couple things. I can go for the Earthquake, but I feel like a good play is either knocking off or smacking down. If Aerodactyl comes back in, that could be annoying, but he might not want to take a rock move. I could Pursuit Trap this thing. it won't do a whole lot. I feel like knocking off the Klefki or the Tangrowth's item is quite nice. So what this tells me is he is not an sleep powder variant, which is awesome, very nice. And Weezing or Arcanine can come out. I'd rather Weezing go out because he does have the potential of an Earthquake, right? So I'm going to go into the Weezing here, as he's just going to go for the knockoff. There goes my Black Sludge. Now, I've already shown my initial switch in is in fact the Krookodile. I could fire off a Sludge Bomb here. If he goes into it, it's a little bit of an ordeal though. So he does go right into the Salazzle there. I could have played it a little bit safer. But what this actually tells me is that he might be a sub-variant. So he is going to set up a substitute here. Now, if he nasty plots, I should be able to live anything he throws at me, as he's going to go for the Fire Blast, and it's not going to do anything to me, which is awesome. And what I can do here is I can go out, well, the Tangrowth's going to come out, and what the Tangrowth is going to do is it's going to want to go for a knockoff or something like that. I'd rather Pursuit Trap this thing, that way I get him out of the sub range. So Aerodactyl comes in. Now he's probably going to go for the, he revealed the Stone Edge, and I honestly predict him to go for it again. But I don't need Weezing, like I said, so that's fine. As he reveals, he's Stealth Rock, so any chance of him being a an Hone Claw set is kind of out the window here. Sludge Bomb's probably my safest play. It knocks out the Salazzle. If he really wants to be ballsy and stay in, Stone Edge is gonna hurt. Stone Edge is gonna hurt, but I don't believe it's gonna 2-hit KO. Well, yeah, so let's just go for the Sludge Bomb here. He goes Klefki. Now, he's probably gonna want a Hazard stack, which is not the end of the world because I have Hitmonlee for removal. So I'm gonna fire off some flamethrowers here. I want to weaken this thing. He does not reveal leftovers. Is he Light Screen? Is he Light Screen? Very close to running the Hidden Power on something. Now, Manaphy comes out. I'm gonna go right to my Eel. He has the Tail Glow to do a lot, and I do get above the spikes on this guy. He could predict that, but I don't know. I don't feel like he's going to go for the plot or the Tail Glow, but you never can be too sure. I feel like Eel's still a safe switch in, as he's gonna Scald me. Hopefully no burn, as he does not get that. What I'm going to do is fire off a U-turn here, and what this allows me to do is take a Scald, go into Hitmonlee, spin, if I need to threaten him out with a high jump kick, because, well, let's scout. Hitmonlee, Choice Scarf versus Manaphy. He made a play there, so high jump kick's going to do a lot. Now, okay, so he gets the spin off, which is very nice. And I personally do not like hazards. But I do believe keeping a Scarf is something I need to do. So I'm gonna go into Weezing here, and I'm gonna click Sludge Bomb again. He can go into keys. So it's going to be, if I get to the point where I want to poison this thing, that would be great. Fantastic, fantastic. He can only go for the Scald here. Now, Electros isn't necessarily needed. Let's think about this. I feel like I can go into Eel, he'll Nasty Plot. Scald should not, if he Nasty Plots up, or what am I saying? You know what I mean? he does get the burn. Kind of annoying. What I am going to do is fire off a Giga Drain here. Tangrowth probably can come in. I could Flamethrower. I could, but I want a Giga Drain. Okay. So that was a lame play on my part. I could Flamethrower here, which is something I would consider doing, but I'm just going to U-turn out and save the fodder. Now, I believe he's just going to go for the knockoff here. I'm going to go back into my Weezing here. I know hazards are putting me down a little bit, and what I want to do is fire off that Sludge Bomb again. You know, he could go Manaphy, but I don't think that's his smartest play. Or what he can do is he can, you know what, I'm going to make the aggressive play and go into Hitmonlee here. Capitalize on whatever he wants to switch in and go for my Rapid Spin. He's not going to go Staraptor. And I outspeed the Mega Aerodactyl. So spinning could be quite nice. So yeah, let's go into Hitmonlee. I am faster. He switches into the Salazzle here, which is fine, because what I'm going to do is fire off that Rapid Spin. He can't sub Flame. I have natural bulk, so he should not take me out. Not necessarily here. And what I can do is just keep my Hitmonlee alive. I mean, I'll calc it, I suppose, versus a Salazzle at 252, and he's got Flamethrower. As it doesn't do that much, which is nice. How much does a Rapid Spin do? Nowhere near. Well, no, because I think he'll probably have some bulk. I don't know how much though, but this still should bring him down to like 1%, which is nice. But he was gonna sack this thing off. All right, good to know. So, Hitmonlee's kind of nice, but I don't necessarily need him. I'm going to try to keep him alive, my best of my abilities, though. You know, you never know. I do know Staraptor will outspeed and kill me, so I'm not going to switch in Arcanine at all, pretty much in this game, because I need that little bit of chip damage to take him out. And Manaphy is just about dead, unless he's a Rain Dance set. That could be an issue, but if he's Rest, I don't know. Has Manaphy revealed the leftovers? Let's see. I Sludge Bombed at one point. Alright, no. As he gets a crit, which kind of sucks. I'm just gonna Rapid Spin again as he switches into the Klefki. Alright, so what he's probably gonna do is get up his Stealth Rocks here, which is or Spikes, excuse me, which is annoying. But there's nothing I can do. I should have seen that one coming. It's okay. I'm going to go into Arcanine here, and I'm going to click the Flare Blitz. It should hit the Aerodactyl for some damage or take this guy out, as it does go down. Alright, so down goes the Salazzle. He goes Aerodactyl, I have to switch. Keys, Spikes can be annoying. I just don't want rocks up. You might go Aerodactyl and go for the Stealth Rocks. I don't think it's worth staying in. I know I can take a hit if he does that, but I don't want to miss. I don't know. Though if he goes Aerodactyl, I feel like he'll Stealth Rock. But let's just see. Aerodactyl. Honestly, the crit really sucked on Hitmonlee, I'm not gonna lie. I had like 204, right? And he's not intimidated. So whatever. It's gonna do a lot. He goes right into the Manaphy here. I'm going to go just sack off Hitmonlee. Alright, and he's gonna reveal the Scald there. What I can do is I have to go into Cure him here, and I'm just gonna click the Earth Power. Nice, we get that thing in a range. He's Citrus Berry. Honestly, I feel like he's gonna Thunder Wave, or he's going to Magnet Rise. I'm gonna go into Krook. Well, if he Magnet Rises, I don't want him to get any more spikes up than he can, so I'm gonna go into Arcanine here. Let's see. He hard switches into Tangrowth. Now he's gonna knock me off or Earthquake. I feel like I have to Toxic this thing. Well, Toxic. Okay, if he knocks off my Rocky Helmet, it kind of blows. But I have 2 Intimidators, so I don't think I need it necessarily. I'm going to try to get this thing Toxic so I can at least whittle this down, because Tangrowth can be an issue. As he goes Aerodactyl, and I miss, which is fine, I guess. At this point, I forgot I didn't have. What's the move? I feel like Stealth Rocks is coming. I really do. Okay, if I go into Wheezing, I die to 2 Stone Edges, and go into Krook, I can. Let's do it. If this might cost me the game here. Nice, nice. What I'm going to do is click the Fusion Bolt. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I can take him out. Let's see. Cure him. Black. I'm not Life Orb. I'm Max Attack versus Aerodactyl. Maybe. Theoretically, yes. So I'm gonna go for it. Missing Stone Edge sucks. But he doesn't know my set exactly, so I am gonna Fusion Bolt. I have to. Tangrowth can come in. As he lives, that's super annoying. Whatever. That's really obnoxious. Man, how did he live? He's super bulky. I don't know. I could have Ice Beamed, I guess, but if he was bulky, it didn't matter. Yeah, because that's max special attack. I don't know. I don't know. He misses an Aqua Tail, which is super cool. So die. Quite the game. Now, what's still nice is I have my Rocky Helmet. And his only offensive presence at the moment is Staraptor. And he lost his Stealth Rock, so I don't know. He goes Staraptor. I have to go in the Arcanine here. He can U-turn. He's gonna double edge. What I can do here is go for the and go out the Krook. He's gonna extreme speed here, to be honest. He's gonna take himself out if this is what he wants to do. Although I am losing Staraptor switching, so I'll probably want to save this thing. Let's see. Staraptor, Arcanine. He got a low roll. Ooh, 33.7. Did he really get the lowest roll? Okay. I can't afford. Yeah. Wow, I live. Fantastic. Alright. That thing just needed to die. Manaphy comes out. He could rest. I'm gonna fire off that extreme speed. If he rests, I do have the thing. Let's see. No, he's going to die to poison. Okay. Now at this point, I don't want him to hazard stack for Krook, so I'm gonna go into Eel. And I'm gonna click the Flamethrower. And he gets a crit there, which kind of sucks. I'm gonna U-turn. And I'm gonna go into Wheezing. He knocks off there. Let's see here. I'm gonna just click Flamethrower. Does a lot. The HP fires. I'm gonna click Flamethrower again because I outspeed this thing. He's gonna go into Klefki. That goes down. Okay. He's gonna go into Tangrowth. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb this thing and do a lot. He's gonna knock me out there. And what I can do is go into Eel and just Flamethrower. So we take out Greg. GG. Hacks everywhere. So yeah, we beat Greg, and that's that. So his misses really did stink. So did my crit on my Hitmonlee though. That thing was scarfed. It could have stayed. So I don't know. Maybe it was a little worse on his end. But until then, this is Adam the Beast D's, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.